Hello again, it's Mr. Maximo here, Vinny Sandhu with a match preview for match 6 of the Dream11 European Cricket Series encounter from St. Gallen. And this game is between the POCC versus the ZUCC Crickets. It's going to come to you Tuesday morning. It's the first game of Tuesday's action, and this will start at 7 o'clock a.m. GMT, which is 9 o'clock in Central Europe, 12:30 p.m. in India. It's the first of 5 T10 games, and we've certainly enjoyed all the action so far from that St. Gallen ground. It looks like a beautiful ground, very small boundaries, so I'm expecting some high scores, but also it can be a bit of a tricky pitch, and we saw that play up a little bit on the first day, so I'm sure it'll be very interesting. Wherever you're watching around the world, you can catch it on ecn.cricket or on our YouTube channel, ECN European Cricket Network, or in India, you can catch it on Fan Code. And if you don't already, why don't you follow us at European Cricket? So much happening in the world of European cricket. We have, of course, the Dream11 European Cricket Series happening pretty much every week, Monday to Friday, as well as the ECN Czech Super Series happening on the weekend at the moment, as well as cricket from Cyprus and all sorts of other places around Europe coming to you only on the European Cricket Network. Let's have a look at what transpired in day 1 in St. Gallen. And we saw Alton Cricket Club. They were very impressive in their 2 victories, and they topped the table. We do have these 2 teams down the bottom, and that is mainly because Power, they haven't actually played yet, so this is our first chance to have a look at them. While ZUCC Crickets, well, they had a day to forget. They lost all of their 3 matches. They just couldn't get it together. They did very well in the 40-over format in Switzerland last year, but they have struggled to adapt to the T10. Let's see if they can do a little bit better here on day 2. And here are some likely lineups for the teams. With Power, they'll be led by their captain, Safiatullah Sajid, with Baba Anwar behind the wickets, while the ZUCC Crickets, they will be led by their wicketkeeper, Nick Henderson. So I'm sure it'll be very interesting to see if the Crickets can do better. They are only scoring at 6.2 and over. It's just not good enough in this format. They need boundaries, and they need them quickly. And as always, here are Mr. Maximos 11 are watching. You might find this information useful if you are participating in some Dream11 cricket or wherever you're watching around the world. This is who I think you should be watching out for in this game. And I have super highlighted for POCC Osama Mahmood. I think that he's probably their best batsman, although it remains to be seen whether he can adapt to the 10-over format where you do have to go hard, go early. I do think he'll open the innings for them, and so I'm sure he'll be looking to clear the boundaries in the power play. Also, I have highlighted for them the captain, Safiatullah Sajid. I think he'll probably bat 3, and as the captain, I think they're probably going to bat round him to a certain extent. Let's see if Safiatullah Sajid can guide them to a competitive total. Also, I've highlighted Asad Mahmood. I think he's another one who'll probably bat in the top 4. He's a big hitter, so it's so important to have those kind of guys in your batting lineup and have them up the top of the order in this 10-over format. Also, for them, I have highlighted some all-round options in Iza Shinvari. I think he's another one they could throw up the top of the order, I think, in the power play, because he does like to clear the infield. So I think he could possibly open the innings with Osama Mahmood, as well as some bowling all-rounders in Afzal Sikandar. He's a key bowler for them. I wouldn't be surprised if he took the new ball and try and expose the brittle top order of the Crickets, because they weren't very good on the first day of the tournament. Also, they'll put Shanawaz Muhammad. He's another one who could share the new ball. Wouldn't be surprised if he did take the ball early in the innings. There's another bowling option there for them, Ramat-Ullah Zahid. I'm sure he'll have a job to do in the middle overs. So the ZUCC Crickets, well, with an average age of 19, they're doing very well so far. It's a big test for them on the big stage. I've highlighted for them, well, I've super highlighted Eden Wardle. Well, what a day for him. The left armour, he took 2 for 12 in the first game against the bludgeoning Nomads. He was the standout performer, and then as if to outdo himself, he took a hat-trick with the only 3 balls he bowled in the second match against St. Gallen. He had 3 for 0 off 3 balls. I've never seen it happen in all my years. So congratulations to Eden Wardle. He'll certainly have to take some wickets if they are to be competitive. I've also highlighted for them Nick Henderson, the captain. He was a bit unlucky yesterday. He fought hard, as well as Baljit Singh. Well, he has to get it together. He scored 24, looked okay in the second game, but the other games he got out cheaply, caught in the point region. I'm sure he'll be keen to avoid that, as well as a bowling option there in Ataullah Ahmadzai, who is a whippy character. He took 3 for 11 off 2 in the game against St. Gallen. So, as always, we've got Mr. Maximo's 11 to watch, and you might find this prediction useful, though have it at your own risk. And this game I have predicted POCC with Osama Mahmood to lead the way. Just don't see the Crickets getting it together in time. So that's my prediction for this one. We hope you join us on the European Cricket Network. But for now, this is Mr. Maximo saying goodbye and enjoy the game.